Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close look at the Nike SB Chron 2 canvas. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of Nike SB Chron 2 canvas skateboarding shoes, and this pair is the men's UK size 9, US 10, Europe 44, Brazil 42, 28 cm, and it's also in a women's US size 11.5, and this pair is in the Malachite Star Blue Summit White colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by flipping up the box lid to reveal the contents inside, and let's lift out the Nike SB Chron 2 canvas from the box, and let's focus on the left shoe first as we set the box to the side in the background and giving you a look at the shoe before we take a much closer in look at its details. And let's do a 360 rotation of this Malachite Star Blue Summit White colorway. And now taking a much closer in look at its details, so we can see the overall green of the upper or malachite details of the canvas upper, and of course the white outsole, and with that star blue trim on the upper edge of that summit white outsole. And giving you a look at the texture and weave of that canvas upper and the stitching details as well. So as we move towards the back or midfoot area of the shoe, we see a white Nike swoosh against that malachite or green canvas upper. And as we move towards the back or heel of the shoe, once again that green or malachite canvas upper continues around towards the inner side of the shoe. So we can see the stitching details and the different overlays of that malachite canvas upper. Let's flip the laces back so we can see once again the Nike swoosh with a light grain texture to it, or at least some creases to the Nike swoosh. And moving back towards the front, so once again we see that malachite canvas upper as well as the extended toe bumper layer for added durability. And taking a look directly from the front or tip or toe of the shoe and slowly moving towards the back, so you can see along the length of the shoe's upper. And let's lift up the tongue so we can see details of the tongue right there with that rectangular Nike SB Chron patch on it, so in summit white on malachite. And taking a look behind the tongue and its lining as well, so giving you a look at the texture right there. So the tongue is soft and thinly padded. And taking a look around the inside details as well, so we can see the Nike Solarsoft insole with that blue outer border or cup with the Solarsoft branding to it in a very light blue, and the inside labels as well, so giving you a look at its details and the lining, and of course the composition sticker or materials label and with the ankle collar and heel collar. So a light level of padding right throughout the ankle and heel collar of the shoe. So just slipping the laces back in, and of course, actually, let's give you a look at that Solarsoft insole as well. Let's see if we can pop it out from the shoe. So right there, setting it right next to the shoe so you can see the shoe as well as the Solarsoft insole with that malachite lining, and of course once again the composition sticker and the other details with the Solarsoft detailing on the edge in that light blue, and of course the Nike SB branding in white or summit white. And taking a look on the underside so you can see the details of the Solarsoft insole or sock liner. It's right there giving you some sense of the springy foam Solarsoft insole. Okay, and just gonna give you a look on the inside as well of the shoe with that Solarsoft insole removed. Then let's slide it back into the shoe. And there's a little detail as well with the eyelet for the shoelace on the top hole in white. And of course, let's take a look at the sole or bottom of the shoe so we can see the star blue rubber sole with that herringbone pattern. And on the outer edge where the bumper is in summit white or the outsole of the shoe. And of course there is a white Nike swoosh towards the heel of the shoe. And of course with the pivot circle and that star-like pattern or sun-like sunburst herringbone pattern radiating from the pivot circle of the ball of the foot. And just dragging my finger along the rubber sole to give you some sense of its texture and traction pattern. And tapping on it as well. And now let's do a flexibility bend and twist test with my hands to give you some idea of the shoe's firmness, stiffness, or flexibility. Now just popping the shoe back in shape. And now let's take a look at the right shoe of the Nike SB Chron 2 canvas. So just setting the left shoe down and in the background so it doesn't interfere as we bring the box back in the middle of the frame. And popping the right shoe out from the box and just setting the box to the side. And of course, now taking a look at the right shoe of the Nike SB Chron 2 canvas in Malachite, Star Blue, Summit White colorway. And let's do a 360 rotation with the shoe. So you have that full and clear look once again. And let me just tidy that box in the background. So right there, once again. And taking, once again, close-up details of the shoe. So once again we see that green canvas upper or malachite canvas upper and the white contrasting details with the Nike swoosh, that top eyelet for the shoelaces, and of course the white outsole together with that bumper layer around the toe or front of the shoe. And on the underside we see that star blue rubber sole with that white Nike swoosh. And of course, once again, the tongue details with the Nike SB Chron 2 branding details on that rectangular patch label on the tongue with its thin padding and lining details at the back, and of course that Solarsoft insole on the inside for cushioning. And let's try and take a look at that label as well, so giving you a look at the inner label of the shoe and all of its details with that light thin padding around the ankle and heel collar or opening of the shoe. And now let's take a look at the pair together side by side. And from the front to the back. Directly from the back. And the bottoms or soles of the shoes. So that's the Nike SB Chron 2 canvas. Thanks for watching and happy skateboarding!